Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Justice Lumpkin, and if you're wondering where I'm at and you hear all this noise in the background, I am at a hotel on my honeymoon. Yes, honeymoon. I have been married. But this video is not going to be a long one. I just want to talk more about God's timing and how we have to trust it. Ever since I was more of a younger man, I'm not going to say young man, 21. I'm still young. I've always been impatient with God's words and God's actions. I knew why, because I simply wanted the fast life. I wanted to live like a bachelor. I wanted that lifestyle, different women and all these other businesses. But then I realized as I was getting older that I didn't want any of that. I didn't want to be this famous entrepreneur dude. I just wanted to simply have a normal, regular life, have stability, safe, and security, and a beautiful wife. And now I do have one, and I am grateful for it. God has been so patient with me and molding me to a man that I am currently now am, and I'm still growing to this man that I want to be like. He has been helping me. God is a very patient God, and as long as you ask for his help and you allow him to be in your life, you have to understand that patience comes with that, because God is not in a rush. You are. And if you keep rushing him, you're not going to exactly get what you want. And the first thing you're going to do is put it on God. You're going to blame God. You're not going to blame yourself. You're not going to be like that. Now, the last person who also did that, the slaves from Egypt, when Moses was carrying up the forest. What are you doing? Those slaves wanted to be out of the forest. Like they were willing to go back to being slaves because that's the only lifestyle that they knew of. But they weren't patient with God. They weren't being patient with Moses. They literally started worshiping a gold buffalo. They started worshiping a goat, like a gold animal. And even after all the thing that God has done for them, they still continued to upset God and displease him by worshiping all these other idols. And that's when, after 40 long years of escaping Egypt, they finally got into the promised land. And mind you, Moses didn't even make it into the promised land. He died right outside of it. He died right outside the promised land that God promised them to go to. He was going to get to him. So this video is all for the main people who are struggling with patience and deliverance right now. Is that, like, take it from me. Like, if you go back on my old videos, I think I'm wearing the same outfit. I was struggling. I had no job. It was 3 months of having no job. I was Instacarting, and now God brought me out of there, and now I'm married with an awesome job. Well, I want to say awesome job, but, a stable job. And I'm grateful for even having that. And I have a car, I have family, I have you guys. Like, I'm grateful for it. So if you are struggling with patience and deliverance, remember that God can make it so much worse. Like I said, worse. God can make it so much worse for you, but he allowed it not to have that happen. Like, he wants you to trust in him, but you're trying to trust in you. And even in the Bible, it says not to trust on your own understanding or lean on your own understanding. Don't trust your heart, because it will deceive you, and you will continue on doing that. So you continue on doing that, you're going against Scripture. You are literally going against Scripture. So remember that God is with you. I'm with you. Your friends and family are with you. Ask for help. Keep praying. Don't lose your faith. Like, I am living proof right now that you are going to get exactly where you want to be in life, because God is going to bring you up there. You're not going to bring yourself. I love you guys. Peace out and stay blessed.